Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is my first ever YouTube video. So if you're here, thank you so much. I've been thinking about doing this for a really long time, and when I saw all over Instagram the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette coming out for the holidays, I thought this is gonna be my first ever video. I typically don't do a lot of high-end makeup. I just love the deal of the drugstore, but when I saw this, I just thought it was so cute. And then I am wearing it today on my eyes, so you know, a few minutes after the review, I will be jumping right into just a quick tutorial. So first of all, obviously packaging is really cute. It is the 10 packaging, just like the Sweet Peach or the Chocolate Bar palettes. I don't have either of those or any of the Chocolate Bar Golds or anything like that. I do have the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, which is like a small, I think there's 10 shades in there, maybe, or 8, which I really liked. But you know, on first glance, obviously super cute packaging. It does smell like gingerbread. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like the way it smells. I think it smells just kind of sweet and spicy, which to me, that's how gingerbread smells. But there is 18 shadows. It is a really good mix of, mattes and shimmers. I think you could definitely do a lot with this palette. Most of the colors wear pretty well. You guys will be able to see that when I use 5 or 6 of them. But overall, I think it's really good. It does retail for $49. Which again can be expensive, but you are getting 18 shadows that are, a higher quality. I know it's sold at Sephora, which is where I got mine online, Ulta, the Too Faced website, and I think a couple of the online retailers that ship overseas, Beautylish, I think, but I'm not sure on that. I definitely know it's sold at Sephora, Ulta, and Too Faced. So if you want to keep watching, I will show you how I got this look today. Okay, so not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I do know I'm going to clip my hair back. I used to never do this, and then I saw all my YouTubers that I watched do it, so my mom actually got me these in my stocking last year, which was random because I didn't ask her for them, but yeah, so now I always put my hair back. But okay, so we're gonna jump right into the palette. Not really sure what kind of look I want to do, and I'm gonna use the mirror here, so hopefully that's not too bad and you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So I think first I'm just gonna take this is a Morphe M441 and kind of take the color powdered sugar and put it all over my lid. I know a lot of people are saying that they appreciate that there's, a shade just to kind of set down some of, the makeup or concealer. I don't usually prime my eyes. I don't have any primer on them today. But, just for posterity's sake, I figured I would just do this. This shade is really nice, but I am getting, I don't know if you guys can see that, but a little bit of kickback. It's not something that typically bothers me, even if it's a more expensive shadow. I mean, their eyeshadows, they're powder products. So that's not a huge deal. Okay, so now I'm probably gonna take, I feel like there is a kind of a wide variety of transition shades depending on your skin tone. Obviously, I'm like fair, medium, depending on how tan I am. I work 50 hours a week in an office, so not super tan right now. But I am gonna take probably Look at My Cookie, which is this kind of pinky shade right here. And then after that, I'll be going in with the Gingerbread Latte, just probably to deepen it up a little bit. So we'll see how these do. This shade is really nice. It is just kind of I don't really think that you could do much else with it besides start building up a transition like crease color. So we'll put that in the crease. I feel like on this eye, for whatever reason, you can see it way better than on this eye. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or if I'm just being crazy. So I'm gonna build it up a little bit here. And then, like I said, I'm gonna go in. I'm just using the same brush because when the colors just get darker and darker, I don't mind using the same brush. So I'm gonna go in with the Gingerbread Latte and kind of just deepen up that crease a little bit. Let's see. I feel like everything is going on better on this eye. I don't know if I'm crazy or what it is, but everything just seems to be like darker or better on my left eye, which is the right to you guys. So I've seen a lot of holiday sets out. I don't know, leave in the comments below if there's one that you really like. I also got the Too Faced little sugar cookie palette, which is super cute. And I can also do a review and a look with that if you guys want me to. So I'm just gonna kind of build this up. And then I'm probably going to take, I just have an e.l.f. pencil brush. I really like, I just blue on the palette. It is a little bit dusty. So gingerbread latte is what I use to deepen out my crease, but now I'm gonna take actually the color gingerbread, which is this top one, and like a smaller, more dense brush and kind of focus it in my outer corner. Let's see. This color is really nice. This is deepening up with not, you know, as much work. Again, some of the shadows are a little bit dusty. I don't really mind that. They are a powder product, like I said. So I feel like it just kind of is what it is. As long as the payoff on my eye is good, I don't really care. So that looks pretty good. And then I might take one more color just to show you guys kind of a bunch of different ones. The figgy pudding, or sorry, not figgy pudding, reindeer paws, and go in with that same kind of more like dense brush and just pat it on the outside. So this honestly is like, I'm just lightly dipping my brush into it, almost just placing my brush on it, on the pan, and then patting it on my eye. So I'm gonna go back in with the, actually this is a different brush, with a BH Cosmetics V5. I like this, it's a little bit more tapered, and just kind of go back and forth between this color and this color, just to kind of like blend out whatever I'm doing. So it's a little bit mix of both colors. Let's see. Looks pretty good. And then I really can't decide what I want to do. I feel like there's a lot of really good transition shades and things like that. And then you could do a couple of different things for the lid. You could do like a really, like the Sugar Daddy color, or this spiked eggnog, or maybe even like a warm and toasty or a spiced rum. I like to do shimmers on the lid, obviously. So I have seen that people are really liking Hottie Toddy. It's sort of like, it's this shade and it's supposed to be like a gold foiled pink. I don't typically do pinks on my eyes, but I guess now is a good time. So I am gonna take this Morphe M167 brush. I actually picked this up at Ulta. I really like that Ulta sells Morphe stuff now, and we're actually getting a Morphe store down in Tampa, so I'm super excited. So let's see. I'm just kind of lightly dipping my brush, and we'll see. I do have Fix Plus if I need it, but we'll see how this goes on. So not great. I feel like I saw it swatch, and it swatched a lot better. I hope I'm not like covering the camera. So let me try with some Fix Plus really quick and see if that's gonna be. And this is normal Fix Plus, it's just the, they had like a special edition one, so that's why it looks different. So let's see now. It is pretty chunky, but again, if it looks good on my eye, then I don't care as much. Oh, getting some fallout for sure, getting some fallout. This is maybe a palette that I would do, I know everybody's different, but I would do before your face makeup, because I definitely did get quite a bit of fallout there. However, this color is really pretty. And I think just with a little bit of Fix Plus, it kind of helps it stay in place. I'm not even really gonna respray it for the other eye. I'm just gonna kind of see how it does. Yeah, you really just need a little bit of just, I think, something to kind of help it stick down. Obviously, if you don't have Fix Plus, a lot of people say water is fine. I mean, it is, but somebody a long time ago said that eye drops work good. I do normally wear contacts, so I always kind of have eye drops or contact solution around, and it's just something, you know, that's safe for your eye. I wouldn't put it directly on the shadow, but I don't think putting it on the brush would hurt the, you know, makeup at all or anything like that. So I think it's looking pretty nice. I'm gonna go back in with that more tapered brush, the one from BH, and then take the color Gingerbread again, and then just kind of blend it so we don't really have any harsh edges. And again, I just kind of want to do a quick look and use, you know, a couple of the shadows just to kind of see how they perform. I do think this is a pricey palette. I love drugstore makeup, so for me to spend $49 on something, I really had to think, you know, it was cute and I liked it, which I did. And then I'm just gonna take my finger actually and kind of highlight the inner corners, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it with spiked eggnog, just because Sugar Daddy is like a glitter, like it would to me be much more of a lid shade, whereas spiced eggnog is more of like an inner corner highlight, or you could definitely use it on the lid, but it's just not as harsh. So we'll just kind of pop that in there. Obviously shadows with your finger are, you know, work so well. My nails look disgusting right now, so I apologize. Did not have time to get them done, and honestly, I've been so stressed with work that I tend to just, even if I get them done, I bite them off anyways. Let me know if anybody else does that. And then I feel like it's a total waste of money, so go ahead and do that. Let me go put some lashes on and kind of blend the rest of this out, and liner, and then I'll be back to give you guys like my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I did add liquid liner on the top, mascara, liner on the bottom, and a lip. The pencil liner I added on the bottom, I found a long time ago from Jaclyn Hill. It's just a MAC regular pencil in the color Costa Rice. I have hazel eyes. It's kind of like a really warm brown color. I love it. I use it a lot. So that's what I have on the bottom. And then on the top for liquid liner, I just have the Essence Super Stay Eyeliner in Waterproof. It says 18 hours on here. I've never really tested it. Not sure if that's accurate. And then for lips, I do have one of the NYX Liquid Lip Suedes in the color Vintage. These are super cheap, for sure less than $10. I want to say maybe like $5.99. So I do have these in a bunch of colors, which I do recommend them. So that is what I have. And then for mascara, oh, I got a sample of the Bad Gal Lash, I want to say, when I ordered the gingerbread palette, so I just used that. Overall thoughts on this palette, I do really like it. I do think that $49 can be a little pricey, especially like I said before, I love drugstore, but I think for the holidays, it's just really fun to sometimes treat yourself and get something a little extra special that maybe you wouldn't. The other thing, and I was going to show you guys, if you want to see a video on the little cookie palette, I think I mentioned earlier, this is it. It's literally so cute. It's the size of your hand, so I do really think it would be good for travel. I know a lot of people say like, oh, this palette's good for travel, but it smells just like sugar cookies, and it has, I believe it has 8 shades, and I think there's just a lot you could probably do with this, because it's just kind of neutrally with some shimmers, so I can definitely do my next video on this if you guys want to see it. Not really sure where this one is sold. I did get this one off of Macy's, because I had like a 15% off thing that was running, so this one's little. This one's only 26, and I did get it for 23, but I'm not sure if that sale is still on. So anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, or give me a like or comment down below what you'd like to see next, and I hope everyone has a really great weekend. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.